Is this the time to explain that I did not murder that guy, nor did I hit him with my car?
Yes. Seedy Shots.
Nah. All right, I won't talk about it.
Whoa, no, it's way more suspicious now. I feel like you've really cornered yourself into...
Well, you kept accusing me of hitting that guy with my car.
Our listeners do not know about this at all.
Yeah, it's true. You can cut around this.
You're trying to get on record that the blood stains on your car, both on the outside of it and on the inside of it. Just trying to get ahead of this.
Yeah, I just want it to be, just in case either of us, that guy or me, gets murdered or something.
Uh-huh.
You know, I want there to be no confusion about this situation.
They can know when blood was from, right? To some degree.
I think that's one of those forensic things that is probably total bullshit.
It's magical thinking.
Yeah.
Old blood is old blood.
I think so.
Wow.
Anyway, I watched this. I saw this skater wipe out in front of me as
Were
I was...
they doing a sick trick? Were they doing a double ollie
I don't...
kickflip? Kickflip's a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know because I wasn't paying attention to them other than, you know, like as an obstacle or a pedestrian, you know, near the road. Before that, they were carrying like a full cup of...
Oh, I see.
Something.
So this is one of the many people in our neighborhood drinking beer while riding on a bicycle or skateboard.
I assume.
Which is at least 60% of the people.
Don't forget the golf carts.
The golf carts too, yeah.
But so he like wiped out. He wasn't wearing any protective gear. He wasn't wearing like elbow pads or a helmet or anything. And I pulled over.
Well, he's a real man.
Yeah. And I pulled over just to check and make sure like nothing was broken and, you know, he was oriented and close to home and that kind of thing. And when he stood up and approached my car where I'd rolled down the passenger side window, he was like shaking his hand, you know, the way you would like, ooh, that smarts, and like shaking.
You described it as a dog would shake off the water.
Yeah. It wasn't a whole body shake, but it was very frantic. It was like a high energy shaking of his arm. And it turned out that there was like, I saw, you know, he'd gotten like a little road rash on his hand or something. But it was clear that the main impact had been to his elbow. It was clear his arm was not broken, that it was just some scrapes. And he said he was close to home and all that. But it turns out there was like blood running out of the cut on his elbow. And when he was shaking his hand to shake off the pain, he actually sprayed.
You were going to say squirted.
I was not going to say squirted.
Yeah.
He sprayed, he sprinkled, he scattered.
As though it were seed.
His blood all over my car. And when I got to my destination and I got out of my car, that's when I realized that my entire passenger side was covered in drips and sprays of human blood.
Again, both outside and inside the car.
Well, after I noticed...
And on your backpack.
Right. Well, so after I noticed it on the outside of the car, I looked inside the car because my car interior is black and my backpack is black, and I hadn't noticed it happening at the time. But then it became very obvious that there were globs of blood on my car interior and on my backpack. Like he'd just sort of been spraying his blood through my open passenger window into my car. I was wearing a mask. When I pulled over, I put on my mask to talk to him. So.
Well, this sounded very convincing. I feel like if the cops listen to this.
Yeah, this is a roughly contemporaneous
record. They
should
buy this.
Yeah.
Seedy Shots.